Okay, all right. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay, as per usual, it's Sean, Canvas Invaders. But who are we here with today? Please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name's Pixel Heller. I'm a multidisciplinary artist here based in Toronto. Super excited to be doing this with you.
Thank you. We're glad to be here today. First time seeing your studio space, which is amazing. You took us on a tour. First of all, where is this particular space? Because I, again, thought you were doing your work out of a downtown Toronto studio, but we're not actually downtown Toronto.
No,
so where are we?
We are in Mississauga at the Living Arts Center. I got a one-year residency that I've been exploring different materials with. And what's nice about the program is that it's very open. So they have like a textile studio, ceramic studio. We're in the drawing and painting studio here.
So really cool. You took me on a tour and I was blown away. I've driven past this space a million times. Never been inside, so
Yeah.
Thank you for opening up my eyes to this experience. I really appreciate it. So why don't you give us a little bit background about yourself? First and foremost, your name is another catchy thing.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to, is it really Pixel, or is there another name that you're hiding, like Jaquanda?
It's actually funny because my dad works in tech, so he specifically does like software engineering, and so yeah, he named me Pixel. My whole family, we all have like really interesting names, and so it's funny that he named me that, not knowing that I would be an artist, and then to become an artist, like so many people, like they have questions about it all the time. So
I was like, okay, the Instagram is 100.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's not named 100.
Yeah.
Like, is it really her name? But that's really cool.
Pixel Heller, that's my name.
This is a question that I like to ask a lot of artists. You have siblings, you said?
Yeah.
So, is anyone else in your family also, do they show or have a creative talent similar to yourself? Or are you the only one? You're the one?
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
Really?
Like I have 4 siblings, and so my youngest sibling is 10 years younger than me, and she's a little artsy, but it's definitely just me that like fully embraced it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. And when did you notice that you had this talent? Was this something that was always there? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I'd say my parents put me into oil painting, so that was my first medium, maybe around like grade 1, grade 2. That's kind of when I first picked up painting. And then from there, they kind of noticed that I had the talent, and then they would just push me to want to continue. And it's funny because in high school, I wanted to go into medicine. That's what's really funny about it. But my dad was like, no, you should try, maybe look into OCAD, like see your options, Emily Carr, all these different places. And I was like, yeah, maybe we'll see.
That's very interesting. I haven't had too many people tell me that their parents push towards art, especially. I don't think that's ever.
No, it's definitely very rare. So I'm very grateful for my parents to always be like supporting me in that way.
And how was your experience at OCAD?
I actually really had a good time. I know some people have like mixed opinions when it comes to it, but I think it really is what you make it out to be.
Yeah.
So, if you take advantage of the opportunities, use the resources, gain as much knowledge as you can, but also study things that you're interested in, you will have a good time. But, if you're, falling behind in classes and not taking things as serious, like I can understand how one might not enjoy it, but I really did enjoy my time there, and connecting with my professors was definitely the highlight of my time there, and the relationships that I built with like my peers, professors, things like that, that's what was really important.
Cool. I actually had a chance to go to OCAD Black Alumni Homecoming.
Oh, OCAD, the FET, yeah? How was that?
It was really good. That was my first time. I think this was their third
year, yeah.
Yeah, so I got to meet some people, meet some new artists. So yeah, interesting. I'm glad that they're doing that. Building a community for some of the Black students that go there and alumni that come back. So it was a really cool event.
Absolutely. I think like community, that's like a really big aspect of it. And so I say in my third year, I was actually vice president of Almeida, which is the Black Student Collective.
Oh, cool.
And so that was really something that I wanted to do, was to bring together the community.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was the BIPOC representative for Student Union and did that after.
Cool.
So community definitely plays a big role in like even just in my art practice, but the connections is what's really important to me.
Yeah. And speaking of community, you were also part of Vibe Art, and I think that's where I initially
That's where we met. Yeah.
In person. So describe that organization and how you came to be a part of it and how it's helped you in your practice.
Yeah, I think I first found out about Vibe Arts through other artists that I saw that they were showcasing work there, and so when I saw the program, I was like, "Well, okay, I have to apply to see what's going on with Vibe Arts." And what I really like is the support. So Nika and Jason are the two main people that I've been in communication with through Vibe Arts, and they're always, finding opportunities, getting funding to have these programs. And right now I'm doing a Desired Line program with them, and so that's running until I think around April or May.
Okay, yeah, real cool. I've gone to their previous years exhibitions at the Meridian.
Meridian, yeah.
And met some amazing talent there in the previous years as well. So you mentioned OCAD. And you've graduated.
Yeah.
With honors.
Yes, honors, distinction, and an award.
And an award.
Yes.
So how has life been after OCAD? I mean, it's very early.
Yeah. Only a few, yeah.
But how has it been now in these past few months? Kind of see the path of where you want to go?
Oh, definitely. Like I realized after graduating that being a full-time artist is actually possible. And so that's kind of the journey that I've just been on. Like in the summer, I was doing a lot of performances. It was like, I feel like twice a week there was performances happening all summer long. And then I did a residency program with the Gardner Museum and Vibe Arts.
Okay.
And so that's where I made some of my like ceramic pieces. And then after that, I've just kind of been doing applications, little pieces here and there. But the really exciting thing that I got to do was go to Tobago for Carnival.
Yes.
And since it was the highlight, there was a lot of things that I really enjoyed, but it was mostly like to connect with the Mokojumbis there, document the carnival, and then also make some art pieces here and there.
Cool. So we don't want to just brush over Mokojumbi.
Yeah.
That seems to be right now anyway like the strong point.
Yeah, a big part of my practice. Yeah.
So maybe in addition to the Mokojumbi, just the culture and your background, how important is that to creative endeavors?
Oh, definitely. I mean, my whole practice started off as painting. So I was doing these paintings of masks and faces. And then after that, I found out about the Mokojumbi and I had to get into it. And so there's a professor at OCAD, his name is Michael Lipoy, and he designs and makes stilts. And so that's where I started doing workshops here and there to like learn how to walk on stilts. And then there was like moments where I noticed that the two intersected between my paintings and the performances. And so I started designing costumes, like sewing, dyeing fabrics, things like that I was taking courses at OCAD for. And so that's kind of how everything jumped out at kind of all at once.
Okay.
So,
it seems like it connected.
Yeah, it all intersects, absolutely.
And you educated me because I did not know that there was that Tobago had their own carnival. So
yeah,
next October, Tobago.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
One of the things actually that I'm hoping for you is that you get to bring your art to maybe Trinidad or different parts of the world, Caribbean world.
Absolutely.
Because I had a chance at the Meridian to see some of your larger pieces. And that stood out to me. Like I could just see this in the islands, everywhere around the world. So I hope you get a chance. I hope that's in the thought process.
Absolutely.
Of your work traveling, your art traveling?
Yes, definitely. I see like some places like there's in Trinidad specifically that I'd love to exhibit work at.
Yeah, now that you just came back.
Exactly.
I can see the sun still on.
Yeah, I got a little tan.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
I'm jealous. Okay, so where can people see more of your work?
Yeah, so I have a website. It's called artsbypixel.com. I have 2 Instagram pages. The first one's pixel.jumbi, and that's where I post all of my Mokojumbi content. And then I also have my main account, which is 100mega_pixel. I also have an artsy page with Canvas Invaders.
Nope.
Shout out them. So a lot of work that you could buy online as well.
Okay, so thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Chat soon.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.